out of this wasteland. Let's go to Big Bertrude, a small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. The lone minstrel says someone here can help you pursue the stars across the sea. Well, let's head there immediately. This place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Well, let's seek Big Bertrude. Big Bertrude is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us, return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose, I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. Vocations are ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Alright, now what do we have here? Forage for resources. Search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your back wagon's stash of goods. Study in private. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Or mentor a companion. Right, we did that last time, I think. I think I'm gonna go for the study in private thing. And see where it leads us. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Though greater understanding comes... through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. In its teachings focus on which aspect of the Book of Rites? Its teachings and their wisdom plus 1 hope. Each point of hope slightly reduces your fellow exile's banishment duration during the rites. Okay, that's good. Its authors and their prowess plus 1 quickness to everyone. Each point of quickness makes your fellow exiles move slightly faster during the rites. Its innate mystic power plus 1 presence. Each point of presence slightly increases the size of your fellow exile's aura during the rites. I'll go with the quickness. You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they compose the Book of Rites among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gained the Reader's Influence Celerity. Each rank raises your fellow exiles' quickness, making them move faster. Okay. Let's continue studying then. And continue our journey. The Lone Minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. Let's step inside. Ooh. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm going to have to look around. The wagon should be fit for a sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice now. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us on our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone with your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now be gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the Lone Minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls, and shall explain. This is exciting! I don't know how to swim. Tiso seems to share Ray's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Let's set sails then. With our new black wagon to the Worm Gulf. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. Well, let's go there then and make use of it. Alright. Try not to get ambushed in the meantime. And there we go. It's a boat now. The Worm Gulf. You and your companion watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. A worm. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out the cold of the downside sea. Known for being reckless and single-minded, they were perfectly suited to fill the Commonwealth's front lines. As long as we follow the cold currents, Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next ride is in the middle of this sea, how will our adversaries meet us here? They shall find their way, as we find ours. It's all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. Outer Solace, okay. We only have one possible route, so let's take it. Fetid waters of the coast, off the coast of Flagging Hands. Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the maze of moors and curving route bearing northeast. Okay, let's try to do that then. Just jump around a bit in our boat. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's hope no massive sea creature ambushes us on the way there. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace, after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rookie, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires your support. And we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Hedwin wants you to know what you miss most about your past life. Our book collections, the few friends we had, perhaps the food, or nothing springs to mind. The few friends we had. You tell him that there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there, myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next ride. I assume this much. May he soon get well, yes. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. But please, again, confirm the next point on our voyage. Right out into the Sea of Souls. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. According to Bertrude, the celestial landmark you seek is beyond this strait. Let's sail our boat there then, and see what awaits. Ooh, now this looks much, much nicer. Might be deceptive, but it looks very nice. Ah, we're on land. By the scribes, the sea! I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tiso is wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tiso. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Okay. The Underking Pass. The north current towards the Hulk of Oars runs as quick as Underking Pass himself. Ray believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. The Fathomless Trench. The south current towards the Hulk of Oars teems with fish and other sea life. Tiso wants to fish for something tasty here. Sure, Tiso. Let's do that. Let's give you that if you want to. See if you can reel something up for us. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there. Some must be worms of the Sea Dominion, cast into exile. The Sea Dominion, a vast and war-torn undersea regime, home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. Having conquered their waters, the worms clambered onto the Commonwealth's shores in search of new waves. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Scraha! Tiso appears to have spotted something tasty. Tiso dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea, despite its perils. Eventually the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in its claws. Tiso caught a froth sea flounder. You can always sell it. Trade item. This can be sold at the slug market for 93. A limbless, cold-blooded creature caught at sea. Well done, that was worth it. Let's journey onwards and see what we find right here. At last you arrive at the hulk of Oars. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon. Though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. There's the slug market. Alright, and a new page, of course. Oh, hey guys. Funny running into you out here, right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Alright, let's sell you that. Yeah, let's sell the flounder. Alright, what's that? A Thorn Knot, a rank 5 talisman. When aura casting, raise the bearer's maximum range by 8%. This seems decent. Grants the bearer +2 presence. Faith Stone grants the bearer +2 hope. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. That's good. How expensive? Oh, that's why it's so good. Because it costs 200 soul. Ash and Coal was at the start of a ride. The bearer's Pyre automatically gains 7 flames. Should we buy that? That one and... we can't buy all 3 of those. That one also costs 40. I don't use the aura casting as much as I should, but maybe increasing its range might make me try it. Sure, let's proceed. The Scribe Rock, plus Presence, plus Hope. I think the plus Hope one might be nice, so we respawn faster, because last, what was it, Trial? Or whatever it's called. Most of the damage our Pyre took was because nobody was spawned in yet. I think. Let's proceed. Yeah, let's buy that. Just in case. Can't hurt, can it? Alright. Thanks for stopping by, I guess. Oh, thanks for stopping by, guys. I misread that. Alright, let's take a look in here. You wanna talk... What's this? A nautical bell. Among the Black Wagon's seafaring equipment, Hedwyn uses it to signal when food is ready. Seems useful. What do we have here in the Book of Rites? Down the river. The Emperor Solium knew naught of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Sclorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he should not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understood they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Okay. Alright then. Now you have something to say? Oh. No, it was just that. Okay. She seems to have something on her mind. Let's talk to you. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what's on her mind. Hedwyn. He's beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. I speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same to hold true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. Okay. She nods and brushes past you towards the door. A silver cudgel head. A limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. It is fully grown and has led a rich life. A keepsake from Worm Gulf. Okay. Anything else? No? Alright, then let's commence.